Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm here with
Miss Wilson.
for a cool interview. Okay, so tell us about yourself, what you do, and what bands you conduct.
All right, I'm Miss Wilson. I'm one of the music teachers here at Dr. G.W. Williams. And what do? I currently am working with the grade 9 band, as well as the grade 10 band and the senior jazz band, as well as the vocal class.
Nice. Okay, so on to our first question. What inspired you to pursue a career in music education?
I loved music ever since I started playing an instrument. And so I knew from a really young age that I wanted to keep music in my life. And then once I reached high school music, I think I knew that I wanted to be a music teacher. And so I pursued that straight out of high school, and that was always the plan.
What instrument did you play?
Euphonium is my primary instrument, but I also play trombone.
Oh, cool. Okay, so if you could pass on one piece of wisdom to your students, what would that be?
Ooh, one piece of wisdom. I would say that high school is your journey, not your parents' journey. And it's really important that you learn to find your voice and advocate for what you want, because you have 4 years to sort of discover your interests and see if you can align your interests with something that you're really successful with and open up the door to a career where you actually enjoy going to work every day. So my one piece of advice would be to advocate for yourself and chart your own course.
Next question. What's your least favorite and most favorite piece of music?
Oh, least favorite piece of music, I would say, is probably Blue Ridge Reel. That's for you, Scott Harrison. And my most favorite piece of music, oh my gosh, there's so many, but I'm a really big fan of Holst. So like First Suite is just amazing, and Second Suite is also amazing. And I feel like you have to play those before you graduate.
Ooh,
It's really important. Yeah.
You just took my next question, which was your favorite composer.
Oh, you would think Holst, but actually J.S. Bach is my
Oh.
favorite composer. That's because we wouldn't have any of the cool band music if we didn't have Bach and all of his chorales. So I definitely give credit where credit is due. So I say J.S. Bach is my favorite composer.
Okay. Next question about the music program here at Williams. What makes it special, in your opinion?
What makes it special? I think we're a family and we have a really awesome community, and that's the first thing that makes it special. I think the opportunity here is amazing. There's such a wide variety of things that you can learn and take part in, not just the large ensembles, but all of the small ensembles. And there's just really an opportunity for everyone's interests and talents to shine through. And I think that's very unique here at Dr. G.W. Williams.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Rapid fire.
What were you like in high school?
I was the same, but not as chonky.
Okay, what's one of your hidden talents?
Ooh, I'm a baker, and I can make like wedding cakes, like big, like 4-tiered wedding cakes with all the things.
Oh. What is your biggest fear?
Ooh, my biggest fear is probably being bored and having nothing to do.
Oh yeah, that's why we play music.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie soundtrack?
Okay, so I kind of have two. So I really like the soundtrack to Forrest Gump, but I know that's all just kind of like recycled music that's been compiled together from the 50s and 60s, but it's amazing. But in terms of original composition, I really love Bruce Lee's Dragon, the movie Dragon. The soundtrack to that is stunningly beautiful.
Okay. Now, last question. This one's not as much of a rapid fire, but what's the most rewarding part of teaching music?
The most rewarding part of teaching music is the instant feedback. So I instantly know if it's going well or not, and I instantly hear the magic that's happening in front of me. So whereas an English teacher might go through the essay process and they're just waiting for those final essays to come in to read all of the writing, to reap the reward of all of the hard work, I get the instant payoff. And I think that is one of the most rewarding and coolest things in music that doesn't necessarily exist in other classes. So making music is really special, and you get to hear beautiful things every day.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.